Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Well, anyway. All right, let's go ahead and get into the game today. Wait, what? There we go. It wasn't showing up for a bit, and I was like, but it says it's the right window. Okay. All right, so we need to figure out for this to continue something. I'm not sure. So Nate has got his ship repaired, but we're supposed to. I don't know. He sounds like he wants to betray the aliens, which, obviously is not good, but I don't know what that means in terms of what we have to find or not. He has a newspaper and cleaning solvent. Cannot combine them or anything. I don't think we found anything in here either. I was looking at different things in case something changed. I don't think anything changed. So I don't know. We may not even go back to the Yeti cave. Or Cornelius' cave, right? I'm not exactly sure what we're trying to accomplish at this point. Pretty much this is the farthest this way we can go. So... feels like this might be where we want to be, is the screen over here. But like I said, I don't know what the goal is at this point. I think we're probably going to try to... Oh, we're getting the heart, aren't we? That's right. We're trying to get the heart back from Monkus. We cannot go in the main engine room / crew area because of reasons. He says it's crew only. So, don't know about that. And then we cannot go... We can go into Monkus area, but he doesn't have anything new for us that I can tell. Okay, there is got to be something. There are the pipes. I was thinking pouring this in or something, but that didn't work. Wonder... if we're going to even find anything over here that we want. Seems like the answer is going to be no. I think maybe we just go back to the submarine, I guess. Nope. Never mind. Stop.
Hey, Critter.
Oh my gosh. I tried to cancel, it wouldn't let me.
See you later.
You can look pretty good.
Sure, if you say so. I was trying to cancel after I clicked there accidentally, and yeah, no. It's like, yeah, I don't think so. You click there, deal with it, pal. Bribbo, bribbo. Wow, the lag though. The game didn't totally lock up. You can still hear the music. There we go. There's this hatch. I don't know if we're supposed to open the hatch at some point. If so, I don't know how. Because when you try from outside, he says it should open from the inside. Which is like, okay, that's great. But I don't know what we... Climb up the ladder. We don't do that if we just climb down. Back in here, we can't even. Oh, we can open this door and then we're immediately told to leave. So this right now does nothing. Right? There's no point over here. I like how there's the like the whale voices or whatever. Whale voices or dolphin voices or whatever. Well, my question is, this is a submarine. These are floating frozen islands, right? So like how did it get to here?
There's an opening in the pipe right next to the crystal. Monkus might not notice if the crystal disappears through the pipe. Unfortunately, the pipe is much too narrow for me.
So I get the basic idea here. I think I get the basic idea here, which is we somehow open the hatch up above or whatever that leads to the pipe. And we have Critter come through, like squeeze and then like grab the heart through the pipe and then out. I just don't know how we get Critter into the pipe. We'll have Critter come over here and see if there's something more we could have him do, but I don't have a lot of hope in my chances, but we'll see. Whoops. That's an exit. I was trying to click on Nate. Let's just, there we go.
Okay, I'll take over.
Now, I give these to Critter. At least one of them, maybe both of them, I don't know.
For you. Here. Hey, Critter.
Huh?
You take over.
Oogaloop.
Oogaloop. Is that about Fruit Loops? What were you saying? Use that there. Okay, but I don't want you to comment on how cold it is. I want you to go down there. I don't understand.
Thanks.
We give that to Munkus maybe, but it wasn't it in his chamber, so he should already have it, right? Nope. Okay, so that doesn't work. So cannot soak the paper with the rust remover. It's not rust remover, whatever it is. Anyway, the bottle-less stuff. Okay, and then we cannot use that bottle on the hatch. We cannot give the newspaper to Munkus. We cannot do anything on the right when we go down to the bottom inside the submarine, because they say like crew only and then shut the door right away. We can't apparently give this guy anything either.
If I want to steal the crystal, I'm going to have to be able to move freely about the submarine, even in the engine room. Even if I can't stand the idea, maybe I will join the army after all.
Oh. Maybe I talked to him about that then.
Hi.
Hmm?
Tell me, can I sign up with you?
Sorry, we're full.
I don't believe that. The guard over there ran off.
What a bum. Well, he'll be back. They always come back.
Why?
The boss has flying monkeys that he sends after deserters. When those monkeys find you, it's... well, let's not talk about it. I'll just say bananas, grammar book, and yellow rubber trees. You know what I mean?
Not a clue. What about the job?
We'll advertise.
Hey, Monmouth, welcome. Glad you could join me.
Why do you want to advertise the job? I'm here, and I want the job.
Maybe so, but who says you're the most qualified applicant?
There's nobody else here.
How are people who might be interested supposed to know about the job? Just a minute, we'll have it in a sec.
The Shadow Army announces they are seeking to fill the following positions immediately. 1 black guard, male. I'd better hurry. With such an exciting job description, applicants will be lining up. The Shadow Army, they are seeking 1.
Alright. So that's the same.
Hey, Critter. You take over.
Boodaloop.
So then... still no, I guess. Hey, DC, welcome. I guess give that to Nate before we switch back.
Oh, great.
Boodaloop.
Okay, I'll take over.
Poodle-a-poot. Okay. Talk to Munkus about it, maybe, because this guy's not letting us in right now. My Twitter chat? No. Twitch chat should be. I saw your good day on Twitch. Did that... It should be linked. Did it stop working? Hang on. It still says it's linked. I don't know. Should be okay. I did see your... I don't know what time it was. Let's see if this even shows now. But I did see your good day on Twitch. Oh, yeah, the stuff at the top gets cut off. See this good day, it gets cut off here. To make my chat box fit. Yeah. Yeah, right here it gets cut off. Now you can see the arrow. Right here it gets cut off. Because just, I don't know, it's weird. So you are connected, yep. So you can definitely go through Twitch if you prefer. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but I've never figured out, because it's just a window, right? And if I just try to resize or something, even, it doesn't do it. So I don't know. Okay, let's try.
Excuse me?
What is it now?
As an old airship captain, I know that a ship is only as good as its crew.
Hear, hear. And my crew is the best. I show my appreciation on a regular basis by having them whipped less often than is prescribed.
Sounds great. Is there a vacancy in your crew by any chance?
I'd ask the captain. I only concern myself with more important matters.
I've got to go.
Very well. Go.
But to ask the captain. So is that over here then? The engine room?
Crew members only.
Crew members only!
Crew members only. If I want to look around the engine room, I'm going to have to get rid of the engineer, or find a new career.
Or find a new career was the clue. I didn't catch that last time. I mean, I heard him say it, but I didn't catch that it was... Our Constitution is on the mend. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like, what happened to the Constitution?
Hi.
Hmm?
About the want ad.
Which job are you applying for?
I'm applying for the only job that's currently being advertised.
Very nice. Please take a number.
What?
Oops, my mistake.
Very nice. Please take a number.
But,
Please take a number and wait until you are called.
but,
Have you been called?
long live bureaucracy. Far away, on a desert island. Number 1. It helps to be lucky. I drew number 1.
That's nice. Have you been called?
No, but...
Please wait until your number is called.
Are
Number
you...
1! Number 1, please!
He's so stupid.
Hello? Number 1 is up! Number 1!
Number 1, here, that's me.
Oh, very good. Are you here about the wanted ad?
Uh-huh.
Fine. Then let's see if you're a suitable candidate. I am going to ask you a few questions which you must answer truthfully. This aptitude test is crucial to your future career.
And if I fail?
You are welcome to try as often as you like. We in the Shadow Army believe in second chances. At least until you've joined.
Okay. So that's what you meant by Constitution. Constitution low C.
Your family is being threatened by a lunatic with a broad axe. You have a gun in your hand. What do you do?
Let him kill my mother-in-law, then I shoot him. I'm sure that's it.
I use the opportunity and let him kill my mother-in-law, then I shoot him and I'm the hero of the day.
Ha ha ha! Very clever. I like it. A goblin has hidden a significant amount of gunpowder in a human city. He was captured by the city guard, and you are conducting the interrogation. What do you do?
Pry the location of the gunpowder out of him. Free him, we kill the city guards together, and then leave the city as quickly as possible. I claim I know where the gunpowder is, and receive a pricey sum as a reward for the information. Free him, we kill the city guards together, please. No. Yeah, I think it's this one.
I go to the city guards and tell them I know where the hiding place is.
Why?
I'll receive a princely reward for the information. Then, I give them a false location and free the goblin while everyone is looking for the bomb.
As fine as the next attack with a goal. Splendid. You go far with us. You see a small child licking a lollipop with pleasure. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm feeling great again. Thanks, Mama. Yeah, I didn't know what you meant by Constitution at first. So much with, like, that's the problem with everything being political today is, like, you say Constitution, I think you're somehow referring to the U.S. Constitution or something, not my physical Constitution. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing well. I feel good now finally. So I think mostly. So last night I was still a little bit, but it mostly was gone by last night, and then when I woke up this morning, it was pretty much fine. So, yep. Yeah. Just something that happens. Fortunately, it wasn't like coronavirus or anything like that, or the flu or cold or anything like that.
I take the child's lollipop.
Woohoo! That is so mean. I like it. Let's add it up. You are really nasty, young man. You've got what it takes to become a good black guard.
Thanks, sir. So am I hired?
Yeah.
Not so fast. First, you have to complete a 6-month work experience internship. Unpaid, of course.
As an intern, can I move freely about the submarine?
Of course not. You're only an intern.
Rats. And what's my job?
Latrine duty, for example. And making coffee in the engine room.
If that's the case, then of course I accept.
Welcome to the team. We are one big family. And now, dismissed.
Yay. Yeah, it is true. Yeah. There's both, right? There's, if you're for Trump, then you're at grave personal risk. Like, people are like, but why don't you want to stand for, keeping the country safe or whatever? But then if you're, like, against, if you're against Trump. And then if you're for Trump, then people are like, he's a big racist, so you must be a racist too, or whatever. And it's like, there's no gray in between the two sides. It's crazy. Not everything's black and white. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so now I should be able to go in here because although he says crew members only, I'm an intern, so I'm a crew member, kinda.
Crew members only.
I am a crew member. Well, an intern.
Interns have no business in the engine room.
But isn't that the coffee maker?
Go outside for a second. I'll call you.
Okay.
It's because he's looking at a dirty magazine or something he's not supposed to be.
All right, you can come in.
Is there some sort of secret here?
You mind your own business. I got things to do.
The pipe seems to go through the whole ship. I don't know what its function is, but it looks like it's empty.
Oh, I wonder if I use the cleaning solvent in the coffee. He drinks, it gets sick, and then I have the run of the place. Maybe that's a thing.
Either we just dived to the bottom of the ocean, or the window is so dirty you can't see through it anymore. I bet it's the latter. A hefty dose of cleaning solvent, wiped with the newspaper. And we have a clean window. Now someone can look in from the outside while I knock on the door. Time to ask Critter for help.
Someone can look in from the inside while I knock on the... Okay. So we go talk to Critter first and then come back here, I guess. Is probably the order of things. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good kid's cartoon. It's fun. Well, it's not just that. So here's where the kind of the fantasy or the magic and stuff comes through. Okay, comes in. Okay, it's a submarine in water that's punched through the top of the ice. Okay, But this whole thing we're on is a giant floating ice island. So it's a big island of ice in the air, which apparently has sea under the ice, through which the submarine has passed. Although we don't know how the submarine got into the air to get to that point in the first place. Yeah. So it's like, okay, I guess. This sounds like a, what do you call it? What's his name? The gentleman who wrote Going Postal. Why can I not think of his name? No, not Jules Verne. Could be Jules Verne too, but no, Jules Verne was at least tried somewhat to be more scientific about it. Give me 1 second. I'll look it up really fast here. It's Neil. Is Neil something? Let me see. Terry Pratchett, not Neil. Terry Pratchett, yeah. It basically has a series of books called the Discworld series. Yeah, Terry Pratchett, yeah. So this sounds like something like a Terry Pratchett thing, where you just go, okay. You just kind of accept it as a silliness. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy his books. I wouldn't call myself an insane fan, but I definitely enjoy his books. I just, you know. Anyway, this reminds me of that kind of logic. Yeah, I've definitely not read every book he's written. I have not.
Hey, Critter.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and that's kind of the play on words, right? So even though Terry Pratchett is British, he understands that use in American English. So yeah, so first of all, Going Postal in American English comes from an incident. I don't remember the details, all the details really of the incident, but an incident in history where a worker at a postal service office went insane, basically, got so angry about everything that was happening, went insane, went into the he was a worker there also, but he went into the post office and just shot the place up and killed a bunch of people. So that's where saying somebody is going postal, that's where that comes from. So Going Postal, though, Terry Pratchett understood that use in American English. I don't know. They claim to have competitive pay, which is silly. I don't know if I would ever say that their pay is like, I don't know. I've never tried to apply there. I don't plan on ever applying there, so I don't know. But anyway, so Terry Pratchett knew how that was used, and so he used that on purpose for the title of his book, because the character in the book, I don't remember his name, but the main character in that book is put in charge of the Postal Service. But in the process of trying to, being told you have to lead the Postal Service or we'll execute you, basically, he kind of goes a little insane. He doesn't actually, but I mean, like, there are things that drive him crazy about how the Postal Service works and what he has to do to fix things. Like that whole scene with all the letters from the past that were never sent out that kind of haunt the place and stuff. Anyway.
I want to find out what the engineer is trying to keep secret from me. Maybe that will help us. This is my plan. I'll knock on the door. He'll hide whatever it is he wants to hide. While he does that, you look through the porthole from the outside. I know it's cold, but maybe it will help us get rid of the engineer. Oh, come on. It's for Layla and the heart. Excellent.
He tells him he's got to go. So Critter's got to go down here in this hole in the ice. He's going to freeze to death. And Critter's like, brrr, like, this is going to be cold. And he's like, I know. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing they don't pay well at USPS. I don't know, obviously, but I assume.
Enter.
What is it?
Nothing.
Okay, the pipe. Torpedo tube.
A really big torpedo tube. 3,000 caliber, I'd say. The engineer doesn't have a cheerful disposition, but who can blame him? This is without question the grungiest job on board. It won't be long before the window is covered with oil and soot again, but until then you can enjoy the fantastic undersea world. I see water. If you looked in here from outside, the view would be more interesting. Here's an entrance, but it's way too small for me.
Okay, I think that's enough for now. Let's go back to... I wasn't sure. Sometimes he has to look at something first to kind of initiate the potential of doing something with it. So I wanted to get a look around first, just in case something like that is required before other stuff happens. He's freezing to death. Poor critter. Aww.
And what did you see? Pull yourself together. You've got thick fur and stuff. Frop? I think I've just discovered a flaw in my plan. A cable? A rope? A pipe? So he hid the stuff behind one of the pipes. You see, it was easy. Whatever he's hiding, it's important to him, and he doesn't want anybody to find out about it. That could help me.
Sorry, critter, you're gonna have to freeze a little while longer. Critter's like...
Just a second.
Behind the pipes.
Let's take a look. Dirty magazines. With gnomes and kobolds? I don't get it. It wasn't easy finding the magazines. If I give them back to him, he'll just find a new hiding place.
I see. You gonna get him in trouble? Talk to Marcus about it.
Where
Oh, I can't talk to him? Oh. Yeah, I probably have to show it to Monkus or the guard up above, one of the two. Maybe I show it to the guard up above first. I don't know, Monkus might just execute the guard, which would still serve the same purpose, I suppose, but I don't know if that's what we need to do or if we do this first.
If I ratted out the engineer to the captain over the magazines, it would probably trigger a bureaucratic avalanche. With forms, reports, hearings, maybe I can take a more direct approach.
Oh. So I do just show it to Monkus probably directly then. And then Monkus will just basically say, "You're done," and like throw him out of the... throw him off the submarine or whatever. No. Cannot talk to him with this. So that's not what I do. Okay, what do I do then? Take a more direct approach. So am I gonna just talk to the guard captain maybe? Not show him the magazines, just talk to him? I know I was commenting on that before, I think before you jumped on chat, about the whale noises and stuff. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
All right, let's go. Critter, hello. You are such a sissy. My goodness. I have a thick pelt, but I don't like freezing water and shiver if I have to stand wet in a cold wind. All right, I'll see if I can warm you up.
I'll try to warm him up with... Where am I going to find fire or something for him? There is over... I mean, there's the Yeti cave, which would warm up, but is Critter going to follow me? No, probably not. So I probably need to bring fire here somehow. But how? Let me go back over to the cave. Maybe there's something there anyway. Maybe something I could not get earlier, but now is accessible. Possibly. Light the magazine. Okay, we probably don't want to light the magazines though. That's sort of our evidence, right? We don't probably want to do that. It doesn't look, even though there's the fire here, like the coals or whatever, it doesn't look like this. I cannot get the costume from Cornelius either, so I can't use that. What am I going to use for... I don't see anything over here that's gonna...
Maybe I can get out of here in one piece if the furballs help me. It's lucky I ran into them.
I don't think that's anything new. So, not over here.
Machine that builds machines. In the wrong hands, that would be really frightening.
In other words, the hands of Munkus.
The critters have good reason to seal off their sanctuary.
Oh, coffee. Maybe coffee inside the engineering room. Yeah. It's going to call, yeah, it must be tea time. That's exactly... It might be coffee time in this case. I think it was a coffee maker in the engine room, right? So maybe that's it. It's coffee time. Tea time. Same thing, except, obviously, really bitter, you know... I don't really know how you describe coffee smell except coffee smell versus tea smell, but yeah. Yeah. So now I guess I need to examine the coffee maker? Where's the coffee maker, though? Engineer. There we go.
My workstation. There's a fat engineer in front of my coffee maker. I can't work like this. My guess is it'll be a while until he finally gets his coffee. He doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. There's a fat engineer in front of... I can't work.
Okay.
It wasn't easy finding the magazine. My guess is it'll be a while until he finally gets his coffee. He doesn't look like he knows what he's doing.
Oh, okay. I kept seeing this change, but I thought it was look at the pipe. I can look at the lever. Okay, let's look at the lever. Hang on.
A lever. No idea what it's for. And that's why I absolutely have to try it out.
What do you think you're doing, you miserable intern?
I didn't mean to...
You don't touch anything in here. Got it?
Sorry. The pipe seems to go through the... I don't know what...
I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna get coffee if he's gonna be using that for a while.
Come on, we've got a lot to do. Critter looks totally frozen, but I think he's exaggerating. Critter looks totally... If I ratted out the engineer to the captain over the magazines, it would probably trigger a bureaucrat with forms. Critter looks totally frozen, but I...
What can I get that would make the guard leave the coffee alone so that I can then... I can't pull the lever. Catches me trying to do that. Maybe Munkus wants some coffee, and then I can say, well, Munkus wants coffee, so you should let me into the coffee maker.
It's always a huge relief when I get through a talk with him without spilling the beans. I'll only talk to him when there's no other choice.
But how would you... Okay. Heart, pipe. Nothing else in here right now. Okay. YouTube didn't like last night's part of Still Life. It got, not like I get money from them really anyway. Everybody's always got ad block or whatever on. But I have limited to no ads on it because of the scene where we find, what was her name? Stephanie. Not surprising. That's a pretty gruesome scene. YouTube's like, don't even think about full monetization with this. Pipe. Can't use the lever. We don't have a torpedo. I can look at it, but not actually do anything.
Really
with it,
big
right?
torpedo tube. Really.
So, nothing with this currently.
If I ratted out the engineer to the captain over the... with forms...
I want to give them to him.
It won't be long. I see. If you looked in here from...
I don't know. Any ideas? Well, a lot of people these days, especially a lot of people just use ad blockers on YouTube. So, or they'll just click skip on the ads. So I make like almost no money. So it doesn't really matter much anyway. But yeah, because of what happened in last night's Still Life stream where we found Stephanie, YouTube has listed that particular video as limited ads, limited or no ads because of the content. Not surprising. But since I don't really see ad revenue anyway, it doesn't really matter. Like, I have not seen one... So at one point... No, I don't think it's pornographic. I think it's the violence, right? Like, all the blood and how she was and everything. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's pornographic. I don't think so. It was only, like, one breast a little bit. And we saw more than that earlier when we were looking in Gus's timeline. We were looking at the one girl on the table in the cathedral or the church morgue, right? So I don't think it's nudity. I think it's the violence. I think it's all the blood and stuff. Yeah, just that particular video. All the other ones in the series so far have been fine. So I'm pretty sure it's just that. Oh, well, I had to re-upload the first video because I got I didn't get a strike. I didn't get in trouble for it, but I got a copyright claim on the first video initially because of the music. So I found another like orchestra with opera singers performing the same song that was royalty free, and I got the video and I basically replaced the song that originally was in the game with the same song that was royalty free, done just by different performers, and then I uploaded that first video again, so that one no longer has any kind of copyright anything. It did when I streamed, like after I streamed it, but then because I record all of these at the same time as streaming, I took my recorded copy, made some adjustments, and then uploaded that instead. And used that replace the original video. So, anyway. Yeah, I gotta distract him somehow. Or... Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to distract him. If I try to do... I mean, I could try it again, but when I do this, he just tells me not to do it, right? He says, what are you doing? Gets angry.
What do you think you're doing, you miserable intern?
I didn't mean to.
And then
You
just
don't touch anything
don't touch
here.
anything.
Got it?
Yeah. So I think it's just
Sorry.
going to repeat. I don't think that is going to work because he just the same thing. There will be some way probably to distract him. I just don't know how yet. So he says the pipe runs through the whole ship. Says he can see the water right now because this is cleaned. Does this, and he says stop doing that, and that's all that happens. See, I could put something in the pipe, but I've not been able to do that, either in Munkus's chamber or here. And here, you don't even have an indicator when you hover over with your mouse. And this just doesn't, analyzes it or examines it, doesn't actually do anything with it. And he's blocking that, so what do I do? If I had some kind of Yeah, see the pipe runs through here also, but I don't get any kind of interaction with it while I'm in this room. Only in Munkus's room and then in the engineering room. And in Munkus's room I can only look at it. Same thing in the engineering room. So I'm not sure if I can really do anything with the pipe right now. I assume I do something later, but right now I don't think I can do anything. Because I think later he says when you're in Munkus's room and you look at the pipe, he says there's a small opening in the pipe. So the heart is this gem, like very large gemstone that provides energy for the aliens. So Critter up above that's freezing to death, he's one of a number of aliens who have their ship here. So they need that heart to power their ship so they can leave the world, okay? Go back to their home or whatever. But Munkus has the heart. So Munkus is in the other room. Here, I'll show you really fast. So Munkus is here. Here's the heart. And there's a hole or an opening in the pipe right here. So if we can get, I think, this is my thought, my idea anyway, at some point if we can get Critter in this pipe to crawl through this pipe, he can reach up, because Critter can change his shape, his form pretty easily. So he can crawl through the pipe, grab the heart, slide it through the opening, crawl back out of the pipe. Munkus wouldn't even know. We ourselves cannot do that. We cannot, first of all, probably fit in the pipe, but also, from this side, clearly we can't do anything without Munkus noticing. Anyway, so the pipe runs through here. That's what you get when you look at the pipe on this side. And then on the other side, it just says, looks like the pipe runs through the whole ship, or whatever. So, we basically need to get rid of the guard over here, or the engineer over here somehow. Distract him, I assume. Well, probably two birds with one, right? Probably do something that makes him completely leave the engineering room and stay away. Once we do that, that probably will free up the coffee machine so we can give coffee to Munkus, or not Munkus, give coffee to Critter to warm Critter up so Critter is functional again. But then also, the engineer presumably will not stay here. So at that point, we could potentially have Critter come in, go through the pipe. Yeah, I think we have to do something. Now that I'm thinking about it, we probably need to do something that will get the engineer and the guard captain at the top into some kind of argument or scuffle or something so both of them are out of the way. Then Critter can just come down the ladder this way. But if not that, then I at least need to find somewhere inside the submarine. I'm not sure where, but find somewhere inside the submarine where we could open this hatch from inside. And then once we've done that, Critter could go in the hatch potentially and go down.
I rather doubt the hatch can be opened from here.
But we can't open it now, so we have to do it
Nothing
from
budged.
inside somehow. So probably get rid of that guard, that engineer somehow, then maybe we find the hatch, the other side of the hatch, and we can open it from there. I'm not sure, though, how we do that exactly. We don't really have much. I used up both the cleaning solvent and the newspaper when I cleaned that porthole, right? That window. I used the cleaner to loosen it up, and then I used the newspaper to wipe it off. Neither of those are in my inventory anymore, so those are gone. So the only thing currently I have is this, which is not enough. Okay, let me go back to the engineering room, and not the pipes, but other spots. Let me see if I could do something with the magazines on other spots. Maybe instead of looking at it, maybe I could do, like, I could put the magazine somewhere or whatever. And he's like, what? How the? And then maybe Nate will say, ah, looks like you've got some dirty magazines, blah, 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 or some such. So he goes in. All right, let's see. So if I do this, cannot put it by there, or back behind there, or there. Ah, toss the dirty magazines into the tube. There we go.
All right, I'll toss them as far to the back as possible. Excuse me.
What is it?
There are these magazines in the torpedo tube. I can't really tell what sort they are, but they don't belong in there, do they?
Magazines?
Should I climb in there and get them?
No, I'll do it myself. Dismissed.
Now we shut him in.
Just as long as you don't close the hatch.
Close the hatch? If you say so.
And now we torpedo him out. There you go.
Don't push the button!
This button? You should have paid your interns a decent wage.
There you go. There you go. Okay, so now I can get the coffee. Take it up to Critter.
No problem. A nice hot cup of coffee.
That should warm Critter right up. We'll still have to figure out some way of getting rid of the other guard, though. Ah, that opens that hatch. So now Critter can go through there. Okay. Alright, perfect. Okay. Excellent. I was, for some reason, thinking that lever was going to shoot the torpedo, but that didn't happen. So then I was like, so what does the lever do? Ah, it opens the hatch. Got it. Alright, so now I give the coffee to Critter. Here you go, buddy.
This will do you good.
He'll spit it out or something, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, ready to go back to work? All right, what next?
I wish we wouldn't even run all the way over, because now I got to do this. Take the time to have them swap places. Alright. Climb into the metal hole. Wait, what? Did that say climb into the metal hole, W-H-O-L-E? Like the entirety of the metal?
Hurry up, in here. This pipe will lead you to the heart. At least I hope so. I'll distract Munkus, you
I'll tell you
grab
in
the
a
heart,
sec.
and we'll meet back here, okay?
Fatsuri, Luca.
Well, what is it?
Something terrible happened.
Yes? What?
The engineers disappeared.
That is regrettable. I will send my flying monkeys after him. Is that all?
No, something much worse happened.
And that is?
Critters. In the meantime, Critter's reaching for it but can't quite find it.
The ship's sinking.
That is not even worthy of a response. Anything else?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I didn't pause. That was dumb. I shouldn't have taken the choice. Yeah. So what I ended up doing, I don't know if you saw this. So when I was up above, I had the idea just to try some things, right? Because I wasn't sure. I was like, well, maybe we set the magazines somewhere. And then I was thinking like maybe by the levers or something. We set the magazines down. And then you say, oh, what are these magazines? And then the engineer's like, whoa, 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 you don't want to see those, you don't want to see those, blah, 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 or whatever, right? But it turned out what you ended up doing was you put the magazines, so you opened the torpedo hatch, you put the magazines way at the back of the tube. Then you talk to the engineer and say, I was looking at the torpedo tube, I saw these magazines there, I don't know what they are, but should I crawl in and get those magazines? And he was like, magazines? No, oh, no. No, you don't want to, just, I'll go get them. Just don't close the hatch. He crawls in, and then Nate's like, what did you say, close the hatch? Oh, okay. So you close the hatch. He's like, if you insist, he closes the hatch. And the engineer's like, no, don't press the button. And you're like, what, this button? You push it, and he shoots out. Oh, you just open it. When you grab the magazines from your inventory, hover over the tube, and it has like an interact thing. You click it, and then he just opens it, tosses the magazines in. Apparently, the engineer wasn't paying attention or something. Anyway, so then you shoot the engineer out of the torpedo tube. Once that's happened, then on the opposite side of that engineering room is the lever. You pull that lever, it opens the hatch up above. Yeah, exactly. So then you pull the lever, that opens the hatch up above, and so now Critter, and then you have the coffees free also because the engineer's not in the way. So you grab the coffee, you go up above, give Critter the coffee, and then so on to here, yeah. So.
The Critters have hired an unbelievably smart and also very attractive burglar to steal the crystal.
I thought they hired you. Besides, we already knew that. Well, out with it. What happened?
I don't think it's that important.
Perhaps I gave you the impression that I'm not busy and would like to have a chat with you.
No.
Perhaps you think I'm here to find wonderful new friends with whom I can talk about completely unimportant things?
I think I'd better go.
I think I'll have you shot from the cannon if you waste my time again.
Won't happen again. If it's up to me, we'll never meet again, you horrid old toad.
Unfortunately, we do meet again in the first game that was made before this one, but that's fine.
Critter, do you have the crystal? Let me have it. I'm sorry, little fella. I've got to do this. Keep your chin up.
Yeah, Nate's not exactly a good guy, though, right? He's a scoundrel, so he kind of has this, I'll betray you now and ask you to forgive me later,
Nate. Think of all that
kind
gold.
of attitude.
Think of all the freedom and safety it means. The little fella will get by on his own all right. And besides, he wouldn't risk his life for you.
Nate?
Oh, hey, Layla. How nice.
You hugged?
I mean, realistically, he'd probably do something like this. Maybe I work through all of these answers? I don't know.
Of course, you could say, look behind you, a three-headed penguin. Actually, you were supposed to turn around.
Nate? Thief?
Do you know what the crystal would mean for me? Wealth, security, a carefree life.
Yes, but alone. BoUT friends. BoUT happiness. As long as gold is left.
I can live with that. What sort of person would I be if I let this chance get away?
Better one.
You'd be a better one.
Oh! But I really thought I deserved a little luck for once. Oh, all right. We'll free Critter and then go to your leader.
Good decision.
I am so incredibly selfless.
And humble.
We'll talk about that when we discuss the finder's fee for the crystal. Don't tell me our thanks is payment enough, all right?
Heroes, both.
Idiot 1.
Come along.
I can enter your sanctuary?
Hero, friend.
Aww.
Wow. That isn't gnome technology. What is that?
What is the human doing here?
He friend.
The human got you this.
The heart!
And for that, I deserve the biggest medal you throw rugs have. Or even better, a couple chests of gold. And with that, I've made Mizaz and Munkus my arch-enemies all in one day. I hope you're satisfied. I've got to get out of here. The sooner the better.
What's this? A portkey? Intruder alert!
Too late. It seems my plan worked. A rogue who wanted to play the hero. You are too transparent, Nathaniel Bonnet. Thank you for your help, Nate. They thought you would finally bring their heart back to them. But you brought their downfall. Do you know what a port key is? It is a portal that connects one place with another. My submarine with this sanctuary, for example. Round up the critters and lock them away. Take our two heroes to the submarine. I don't want them hanging around here. And the two of us, we are going to have a little talk about a machine that can build machines.
Not like you thought it was going to be that easy, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's always something.
Into the boat with you.
Stop! You can have the hairy thing. The hairy human must come with me.
Beat it, Hawk. He's a prisoner of the noble and revered Monkus of the Black Tower.
He's coming with me. And he's going to pay.
Well, you know, I'm really a prisoner of what's-his-name of the Black Tower.
Get off the submarine this instant, or...
Boys, I don't think you should...
What? He's attacking his ass.
Whoa!
Wow, go critter.
And now...
Quick, to the Mary. It's our only chance.
Stay right there!
Maybe a girl, maybe a bounty hunter, and not
That
a
was a
soldier.
close
but
one.
it's Mazaz. She's an orc.
Where is she?
Kick
I
the
can't
crap
see her.
Out of you. Layla.
Ah, don't worry. She'll be fine, I'm sure. Come on now, it wasn't our fault.
He's
How are we
crying.
supposed to know that Munkus put a hex on the crystal? Your boss wanted the heart and we gave it to him. We did the right thing, thereby bringing disaster upon your whole tribe.
Twists the knife.
I'm sorry too, but what are we going to do? Are we supposed to go up against an orc bounty hunter and a sorcerer? We would need a whole army, or a magical weapon. Sorcerers cannot be hurt by regular weapons, but a powerful magical weapon might help against a sorcerer as well as an overly motivated bounty hunter. We could fly to Seastone and talk to the Archmage there. Since Mortroga's son is involved, he might be interested in helping us. Maybe he's got a Sword of Guaranteed Victory +3 or something like that. I think that's our best chance. Let's go for it.
Yoo-hoo! Uh-oh. Yeah, she's on board.
I'm actually getting the hang of how to steer you.
We're having good luck with the winds.
We're just having good luck with the captain.
I thought we were going to Seastone.
No problem. I'll just turn this and,
Watch out for the mountains! Turn to starboard! I said starboard!
You know I'm not familiar with all that nautical stuff.
All right, so turn left now!
So he turns right. Ah, brother. Yeah, the second voice speaking.
Seastone.
I don't know if you caught up.
I've
It's
been here
basically
since, well, you know,
his
since they kicked me out.
airship actually
And
has.
this is the famous Mage's Tower of Seastone.
Ooh.
The Archmage's office is somewhere up there. He'll help us. Come on.
The airship actually has a like sentient personality. So she was talking to him.
No! Where did you go?
Well, that's not its house. It's a mage tower, right? But yeah.
I hate mages.
Really now?
Call me old-fashioned, but I like my puzzles logical, my perspective realistic, and my pictures mute. And you are?
Mordred Michael Matilda Alistair, Archmage of Seastone, Guardian of the...
The Archmage is just a picture?
Ha! Of course not! I am just a portrait of the Archmage.
Yeah, from Harry Potter.
Living paintings in a mage's tower. I don't know.
What are you trying to hint at?
Could it be that I read about this before in a book?
So what?
The idea is stolen.
We were here first.
Yeah, right.
To be perfectly honest, I'm pretty sure, like, talking pictures and photographs and stuff was a stolen idea. Was an idea that Rowling stole, actually, too. I mean, stole. I'm not saying she plagiarized, but I mean, it's an idea that has existed for a long time, way before Harry Potter.
My little buddy and I need to use protection.
Good for you.
Against curses.
So why bother me? I'm only a painting.
Of the Archmage.
Why would that mean anything? If I were a painting of a whale, do you think I could talk to fish?
Whales aren't fish.
I only represent the Archmage. I'm something like an actor made of oil paint.
Where is the Archmage? I need to talk to him.
He's not expected back until tomorrow. He's monitoring the Beltane festivities abroad as an outside observer. They had terrible riots there last year. Some vampires bit a bunch of winos and got so drunk that they went after the witches.
I can't wait until tomorrow! Probably can't go up to the Archmage's office and borrow something from him?
Probably not.
Let's assume I simply walked up to the Archmage's office and had a good look around there. Who would stop me? Surely not you.
The tower. The impossibility security system is active. It will drive you bonkers before you can set foot in the Archmage's office.
What am I up against?
Unheard of dangers and incredible phenomena, illusions, magic, and insanity.
All right. One adult and one critter, please. I've got to go. Nice hanging out with you.
Oh, I've heard every picture joke in existence.
Alright, so now we had to figure out puzzles here. It's fantastic.
A small, high table. Maybe it was supposed to hold something for the painter to paint. An easel and a palette. Add a canvas and a few brushes and it'll look like something's being painted here. A palette with paint. Probably magical. An old paint-stained rag that has started to disintegrate. There's a single thread hanging from it. That'll do. I'd better leave the paints alone. Magical stains are a pain to get out in the wash.
So I guess we're not looking at anything behind those. Talk to the portrait again, but...
A table with an odd-shaped piece of metal. The table can be turned. The top of the table has 2 indentations. Looks like something is missing here. I would say that is a wall.
Good job.
Yes, a wall.
No, so he's not gonna... He was knocking, I was wondering if he was gonna say it was hollow or something.
I would say that is...
Okay. So let's see.
There is a small fire burning in the fireplace, heating up the copper kettle. Standard bellows, the kind that can keep a fire going, or the kind that can pump things up. There is water in the kettle, gently boiling away. Perhaps it's supposed to increase humidity in the room. There is water in the...
Yeah, so one thing with these games that's nice, I guess, if you're somebody, like if you tend to get stuck or something, you can hold down this space bar and see all the different things you can examine or like interact like with talking and stuff. So, but because I try to do these blind, I don't pay attention to those, so I don't use the space bar. I noticed that at one point when I was trying to figure out how to skip dialogue, like if it repeated, you hit space and it does that. But see, that's not exactly cheating, but it sort of is like, oh, you might want to look here. This might be important. So I try not to do that, right? Try not to pay attention to those kinds of things because most games don't have that. And while it's a useful feature if you can't figure something out, if I'm doing this blind, I prefer to do it like actually blind, right? Well, not literally blind, but you know, actually, where I don't know anything, right? So clearly, there are a couple of different ways to go. Although I don't know how I would get sideways and go on this. Flying flower pot. Okay.
Flowers in a flying pot? There must be magic involved. Maybe it just has so many blossoms because no one can reach the plant up there. Flowers in a flying...
Okay, so that's it there. This something is like a portal or something, maybe? I don't know. Okay, let's see. What else? Look at the balcony.
Yeah, we might get somewhere from up there. The stairs seem to be the only way there from down here. Yeah. The stairs are not right.
That's the balcony still. Fountain? No, that's balcony still. Also still the balcony. I don't know how you exactly label that a balcony given it's upside down and stuff, but okay. It's the wall again. It's the kettle. Sheep's head?
I'm not going to repeat any gossip about wizards and their fondness for sheep. Let's just say that nights in libraries can be long and cold.
So bad. Oh, boy. Okay, I think we've done everything down here. Let me see if there's something I've not done yet. There's a crack here, but that's just still the balcony, right? Yeah. I guess just up the stairs.
Ah! Oh, ow! Ooh, ugh!
Ouch.
Ding piece of...
That's great. Maybe Critter can go up them? Trip trap. Trip trap. He likes it. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, he goes way over to that side of the room? It's like freaking way ways. Okay.
No, it's warm enough in here. And if it weren't, I'd put Critter to work.
Threaten the painting with a bellows.
I've got a bellows, and I'm not afraid to use them.
What?
I'll blow air at you if you don't show me the way to the Archmage's office.
Oh, has it come to this? Are you resorting to violence now because you're at your wit's end? Broad instead of brain?
Sorry.
So no, yes, okay.
A palette with paint. I'd better leave the...
Alright.
An easel without a canvas. Can't think of anything more useless.
Hmm. I assume this just goes. Yeah, it goes to the plaza. We probably don't want. Maybe we do. There's not a way to get there from here. Let's try it and see. Although Mazaz is out there, so this could be bad.
I'd better take a look around here. I need to get up that tower somehow.
Okay, so we're not doing that until we're ready to leave. We're completely done inside here. Okay. Don't want to go up the stairs yet, at least. Wait, what is... Turn the table. Oh, yeah. It's missing something, but I don't know what I should put in it either. So... I was thinking of giving this stuff to... I mean, I don't... Whoops, stop. I was thinking of giving this stuff to Critter, potentially. I don't know why he would need it, but... Obviously, I cannot think of something right now with Nate, so maybe if I give them to him.
I've got an idea. Here, put the point in your mouth. Come on, either your mouth or
your butt.
It works.
I didn't realize that was what was going to happen, so there you go. That's a thing, I guess. Okay. Take the picture? Go through the passage. Walk down the stairs. I'm thinking we just go through that passage. If I can't, I don't even know if I'm supposed to, but if I'm supposed to take a picture at some point, I don't think I have anything to do that right now. I've got the thread is all. And if I'm assuming try to go down the stairs, either I'll go all the way down and so I'll have to do this again, or I'll slide and not be able to go back down. So either way, I think that's not going to work. Okay, let's go down the passage, I guess, and see what's here. Just going back. Okay, so I think just going through here. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll go here first. See. Dude. Go through another passage. Yeah, I mean, I guess just through the passage again. Nothing else seems to be interacting. Where? Oh, here. I heard him and I was like, where on the screen did he show up? Okay. Look at the pig. Oh, we're coming around here. Okay, let's do that first, I guess. not a fan of pigs, huh? Alright, so just confused by that one. The angel. Huh. Okay. I mean, these are at such an angle, I kind of doubt it, but I figured I should check. What is... But this is looking at the strange picture. Oh, this one. Oh, sad clown. So we just can't look at this first one, I guess? Let's look over here first before we move on. Jeez, what was that, critter? Am I... So I'm trying to get these all to connect to the center, like all at the same time. So if that's the case, so this technically now could go through. This cannot go through like this, though. This is not going to go either, though. Each time It only goes to the left, so I can't go backwards. Pull it the other way. Okay, this does connect still via this one. So this goes boom like this. Okay. This goes like that. That potentially connects. This is nothing, I guess. This goes... but then it stops there. This no longer connects. Do it again. That still doesn't connect. That connects but actually goes nowhere. It goes like this, and then dead end, and then it's just dead end, and then to here. So that's wrong also, I think. This doesn't connect at all. This could go except to here, and then this could go... Yeah, I think that's wrong also, because this won't even connect to the second ring. So this one's a fail. Yet again. This one goes like this again. And this one does this. So this one will go through. And this one will go through. So this one will not, because it's circles. So if I rotate this, so this can go through, this can also go through, and this can go through. So far we have, so these three, this one, this one, and this one all connect. So what about this one? This one now does not. At this point it fails. If I switch this one, so this one, although it goes the long way around, does still technically connect. Could either go this way, further this way, or just like this. So this one, via this, connects still. This one connects. This does connect to this, okay. And then this goes... Still, it comes up here and then gets blocked. So I feel like I need to either rotate this or rotate this. What if I rotate this? So now this comes through. No, it doesn't. It stops though right there. So this looks like we're doing well, but then we get to this point and it's a dead end. So it's also not right. This doesn't even try to connect here, so that's wrong. This. So 1, 2, still fails at that point. So that's also not it. It may be that none of these match at one point either. I don't know. If I push this, is this never going to... Okay, this internal thing doesn't ever seem to light up. So am I supposed to put this until it's basically just a straight through or something? But that doesn't happen, I don't think, right? I don't think that ever happens with this. That's about as close as we get to straight through. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to be making the paths so that there's only one. Oh, you know what? So this is the same as this triangle. So I wonder if I'm trying to connect this over to here. Let's try that principle, but with this instead. I don't know. You'd think if I get it right, at some point something's going to light up, right? But I don't. I need to go this way more probably, right? If I'm trying to get... Oh. That one actually doesn't show up on here. I wonder if I'm only doing the ones that show up here. Okay, this one, if that's true, then this one needs to go through here somewhere. Like this. And I could rotate... But that's still it's going to this now instead. This. Boy, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. So we go through here. But like I said, I think this is supposed to somehow connect to here. Which means, so if I'm like this, I need something that's going to take me over this way. If that's correct. But I don't... Hang on, I missed. When I was connected with this one... yeah, that's still off, though. See, none of them line up to that. I'm confused. I understand that you rotate the wheels, and I understand that these symbols correlate to these in one way or another, but I don't know. This coordinates to this, or correlates to this, so I would want... I don't really know. How do I get... That doesn't line up with that. See, it doesn't light up anything more. So I don't know. He doesn't like it. Alright, well, I think we're going to save here. I'll try again next time. I'll come at it fresh. Maybe I'll be able to figure it out. I might need to analyze some of the other pictures or something as well. I'm not totally sure. I don't know how that works. have to find out. See if I can think about it, and like, well, I probably won't think about it until next time. I probably won't think to even look at it until next time. So, but that's what we'll do is I'll next time try to see if I can figure out how that's all going to work, and see if I can do a better job with the puzzle next time. Yeah. So, thanks for joining me, Monmouth. It was good having somebody on the stream. I hope you enjoyed your breakfast. Have a great day. Be safe with coronavirus and everything. I'll see you next weekend, or in the meantime, if you see any of my videos that I upload during the week, you can comment on those as well or whatever. Otherwise, I'll catch you on Discord or wherever. Thanks for joining me. I will see you guys whenever. I've been pretty lax on getting videos uploaded. I apologize. I will work really hard to get a lot of them uploaded this week instead. So, muesli and natural yogurt. Very nice. Sounds great. Sounds healthy, unlike my stuff. Thanks for joining me. See you next time. Till then, peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.